On today's incredible adventure, we take a 50-mile scenic drive. Starting in Williams, Arizona, we begin heading south on Old Perkinsville Road. Along the way, we will see stunning views of the valley as we reach an old bridge that crosses the Verde River. We then explore the nearby historic ghost town of Perkinsville. From here, we continue south and make our way up from the valley floor into some beautiful rolling hills. A few switchbacks later, we stop to explore the Gold King Mine and Ghost Town before finally reaching our last stop, Jerome, Arizona. Let's hit the road. Hello everybody and welcome to another fantastic adventure here on the channel. As many of you know by now, I am John Magnette, a travel photographer. Today we are in the small town of Williams, Arizona to take a stunning scenic drive from the small town of Williams all the way to Jerome, Arizona. Now this is a small back road, kind of like a scenic old road that I think we're gonna have some incredible sights to see, as well as a couple of bridges, a couple of mining towns. It's gonna be incredible. So let's hit the road and get after this adventure. From Williams, you'll head south on 4th Street. This eventually turns into Old Perkinsville Road. That's pretty slick. Perkinsville Road Pavement Preservation Project, funded by Prop 403. Well, so far the road's not too bad, still paved, and we're about 7 miles in. We'll see how far it goes with the pavement, and we'll keep an eye on the conditions as we go down, but I imagine they're going to get to a single lane dirt road as we approach the valley and Old Perkinsville. So let's keep on trucking down the road and see how cool this place is going to be, because I've got high hopes today. So far the drive has been quite beautiful. It is still fall here in northern Arizona, and the oak trees are really popping off on the sides of the road. And now we're starting to make our descent down into the valley, so things should start to get real interesting real fast. You can see how this area is opening up quite widely, and it is such a vast location that this video doesn't quite do it justice. This is one of those scenic drives you have to take for yourself. At mile marker 25, the pavement ends and the dirt road begins. On the way to the Verde River Bridge, we had to take a short pit stop to check out this amazing slot canyon. When I was passing the bridge, I looked over to the right, and there's this awesome little almost slot canyon. How incredible with this kind of gray rocks. Beautiful overcast skies today. This is a spot I'll definitely have in the back of my mind for a future trip, because this would be spectacular with water flowing through it. So something to think about. Every time I'm on an adventure, I'm always looking at it as a scouting mission and a true adventure. So this is getting me real excited. I love things like this. I'm gonna probably not go down here super muddy. I'm gonna walk along the side here and see what else it looks like as you get further down. Just a few more miles down the road, we finally reach the Verde River Bridge. I love these old bridges. Definitely gonna take some photos here, and we'll get the drone up in the air because the trees around here are just beginning to change, so it makes for a very colorful scene. And I really do. I love these old bridges because it's like, it reminds me of the Erector set. I don't know if you grew up with that toy. I always wanted it, never got it. And this reminds me of it, how spectacular a childhood memory can be and how cool these bridges are. So great little find. We've got another bridge. It's going to be a little bit more tricky to find. It's a train bridge, and that'll be coming up next. But first thing, I'm going to get some water and take some pictures of this bridge behind me here. Well, we're leaving the bridge now, and originally I thought you could drive into the old town of Perkinsville, but I actually scouted out two roads. Both are blocked off, one with a big gate, and then the other one is just covered with these giant boulders, so you can't get in there. We're on foot now, and luckily I scouted this out just in case as kind of a third backup plan. It's about a half-mile hike to the bridge, the train bridge that is, and then another half-mile after that to get to the old town. And shouldn't take too long. It's a little bit chilly today, but this hike's gonna warm me up real nice. So let's hit the trail, I guess, more like a road, and get to those next locations. They're gonna be incredible. So there's the bridge there. Another gate, more private property. What in the world? Well, the last couple of stops were a bit of a disappointment. The road to Old Perkinsville is blocked off, so you can't even access it. And then the train bridge, same thing. There's too much private property that surround the river and along the river near the train tracks themselves. So no big deal. They were looking real interesting online, but sometimes that's how it goes. You strike out. But when you can't drive to it and you can't walk to it, you can definitely fly to it. This first building is the old train station. It's still in quite decent repair and is an incredible building style. A little further down the tracks, you can see this long building that used to be a cowboy bunkhouse. Pretty incredible. On a hillside to the north was this incredible stone structure. If you have any idea what this is, please leave a comment below. It kind of looks like an entrance to an old mine, but who can really know? We've got a couple of more stops along the way here, including a old mine, as well as the small town of Jerome. So let's keep cruising. This adventure is far from over. This area is the rolling hills. It's got beautiful rolling hills with these lush green trees and distant red rocks. The last 5 miles or so, we've been making our way up these kind of crazy switchbacks along a cliff edge with stunning views along the left side, looking down into the valley we were in just earlier today. A little bit of a scare factor, but the road is quite wide and manageable. I've passed a few vehicles along the way, no big deal. So far, I would say we're probably at least 75% through this road, and I would recommend it for a passenger vehicle because unless it's raining or some sort of crazy weather, the road itself has been pretty awesome. Nothing substantial that you would even need high clearance. So let's finish out these last couple of miles and get to our final destinations. Just entered the ghost town, and the old mine here called the Gold King was about $15 with tax and everything to get in here for a self-guided tour, which is what I prefer, just to look around. I love this old metal and these old little buildings. Let's check it out. It was a lot of fun looking around this old historic town with all these old vehicles. Check out this art display with these amazing old guns. Really incredible. But now we've got to hit the road to our final destination, Jerome, Arizona. That town of Jerome was real busy. It is a Saturday after all, but man, definitely plan extra time if you go there on the weekend because parking can be very troublesome. I love little towns like that. They've got such great gift shops and little restaurants that are just fun to explore. But I think the highlight today for me personally was that epic road trip from Williams to Jerome. Was about 50 miles. And a lot of it was just remote wilderness, and I love that. It was such a unique little countryside to see, and a lot of scenic beauty along the way. So if you take this trip, I highly recommend going from Williams down, but you can obviously take it from the Jerome side and head north. Just as spectacular, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm pumped right now. It's been probably about 6 hours from when I started this morning, so definitely could be a 2-day type of excursion. Camp out overnight somewhere in the middle. If not, definitely plan extra time so you can really explore these places once you come across them. For now, check out this video here if you want to see another fantastic adventure. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.